Today's meditation will take you on a journey through a garden that symbolizes your inner coping strategies. By tending to this garden, you'll reflect on the strengths that help you navigate life's challenges and recognize the areas where you can make space for growth by addressing harmful habits. This practice will help you cultivate resilience, balance, and a deeper sense of empowerment. And so it begins. Settle into a comfortable position, whether seated or lying down. Allow your body to find its natural place of rest, fully supported by the ground beneath you. Close your eyes or soften your gaze and let your body relax into the space around you. Let's start with 3 deep breaths. Inhale deeply through your nose, filling your lungs completely. Exhale slowly, releasing any tension you may be holding. Again, breathe in deeply and feel your body softening as you exhale. One more time. Inhale calm and exhale, grounding yourself fully in this moment. Now imagine yourself standing at the entrance of a beautiful garden. This garden represents your coping mechanisms, how you manage and navigate the challenges in your life. Take a moment to observe this space. It's filled with plants and flowers, each one symbolizing different ways you cope, from your strongest strategies to the habits you might want to change. As you walk into the garden, notice the vibrant, blooming flowers. These flowers represent your positive coping mechanisms, the ways you successfully managed difficulties and supported your well-being. Take a moment to reflect on these flourishing flowers. What are the strengths you've relied on to get through tough times? Perhaps it's your ability to stay calm under pressure, your practice of self-care, or the way you reach out for support when needed. Whatever these positive traits are, recognize them now as the beautiful flowers in your garden, and know that they deserve to be watered and nurtured. Now, as you continue walking, notice some weeds growing in the garden. These weeds represent negative or destructive coping mechanisms, habits that don't serve you, that may cause harm or block your growth. What are the weeds in your garden? Maybe their behaviors like self criticism, avoidance, or engaging in unhealthy distractions. Take a moment to acknowledge these weeds without judgment and see yourself putting on a pair of gardening gloves. With care, begin to uproot these weeds one by one. Gently pull them from the soil. As you do, reflect on what it would feel like to release these harmful habits from your life. Imagine the space that will be left behind, room for your positive coping mechanisms to grow even stronger. Now, as you walk further into the garden, you notice some plants that have become overgrown. These represent your avoidant coping mechanisms, the way you might temporarily escape or numb the challenges in your life rather than facing them directly. These overgrown plants may be useful in small amounts, but they've grown too large and are casting shadows over the rest of the garden. What are the overgrown plants in your garden? Maybe it's excessive distraction, procrastination, or withdrawing when things feel overwhelming. Take a moment to acknowledge these coping strategies and how they've helped you in the past, but also how they may be now blocking your growth. Now pick up a pair of pruning shears and begin trimming these plants back, allowing more sunlight to reach the rest of your garden. As you do, reflect on how you can refine these avoidant strategies, how you can confront challenges more directly in a way that supports your overall well-being. Take a moment now to step back and observe your entire garden. Notice the flourishing flowers of your positive coping strategies and the space you've created by removing the weeds and the new light that's reaching your garden after trimming the overgrowth. This is your garden, an ever-changing landscape that you can tend to and nurture as you continue to grow. Reflect for a moment. What are the positive coping mechanisms, the flourishing flowers that you want to continue nurturing in your life? What weeds will you commit to uprooting? And what overgrown plants will you gently trim to create more balance? Feel a sense of accomplishment as you stand in your garden. You have the ability to tend to this space, to nurture what helps you grow, and to clear away what holds you back. This garden is a reflection of your strength, resilience, and capacity to manage life's challenges. Before we close, let's take 3 final deep breaths together. Inhale deeply, breathing in a sense of strength and resilience. Exhale, letting go of any remaining tension or worry. Again, inhale clarity and empowerment. Exhale, feeling grounded in this moment. One last time. Inhale deeply and exhale, knowing that you have the ability to tend to your inner garden and cultivate growth. When you're ready, gently open your eyes, bringing with you the sense of balance and empowerment you've gained from this meditation. Remember, your inner garden is always there for you to tend, and each step you take in nurturing it brings you closer to greater well-being.